Hey ladies, happy Wednesday. We are going live today, and today we're going to talk all about um, PLR products. We're going to talk about digital products today. We're also going to talk to women. If you're over 40, this is definitely the place for you to be. If you are over 40, building a passive income or ready to pop lock away from that 9 to 5, if you are ready to um, retire or retire early, this live stream is for you. If you want to build a digital product business that brings in passive income, this live stream is for you. So thank you, Petra, for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to give everybody just a couple minutes to join in. Go ahead and comment. Let me know. Let everybody know where you're tuning in from. Today we're going to be talking about PLR products, digital products, brand alignment for those PLR products, and how to actually make those PLR products work for your specific audience. So let me go ahead and share this. Go ahead and share it with anybody that you feel needs this. Pedro says, I'm excited to be here from Dallas, Texas. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and share it, and then I will be ready to go. Let's see. And Pedro, let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay, good. You can hear me clearly. Perfect. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Miss Gwen, thank you all for joining. So I want to I like to do on my lives, I like to have the ladies get to know each other. Right now, because this is a new account, I cannot pin you yet. I have to do 3 lives in order to be able to pin each of you. But I want anybody that joins me to share what they do, because this is not only, all of my lives are not only going to be spaces to learn, but they're also going to be spaces for each of us to connect. Because, for example, Miss Gwen has a new book on caregiving. A lot of us can use that information. So, Miss Gwen, if you can just drop like 1 or 2 sentences about your book, and anybody that wants it, please message her. And then Petra is here. Petra is a real estate agent licensed for, I believe you said 10 or 11 years. And then also a life insurance agent. So I want to make sure anybody that's here, we get to know each other. So whoever else is here, drop one to two sentences, because I'm sure it won't let you add too much more. But drop a couple sentences about what you do. Um, and congratulations. So Miss Gwen Petra says, congratulations. Thanks for writing. It is much needed. I wish it was something that I had when I was taking care of my dad. So, and I actually wish that they would allow me to pin your comments. But got one more live and then I can start pinning you all. And that should be good. But we're going to jump in because I know all of you are super busy. Raise your hand if this week has been busy, even though it's been 2 days. I know it's only been 2 days because of course, we had Memorial Day. We were off, or we were supposed to be off. But I'm sure Monday, Tuesday, and today, you guys have been catching up on some things. You're so welcome, Miss Gwen. You're welcome. Yeah, this week is this actual year is going by fast. So let me know in the comments what your goals are for digital products. I know Petra, you've had digital products in the past. Miss Gwen, you have your book, but do you have digital products? Let me know in the comments. Conchetta, I see you hiding in here. So Conchetta, you have your book. Conchetta has her book Fears, and I think she's about to launch the second one, the second iteration of her book already. She is on here as the G's with her and her hubby. So we're going to get started. I want to, as I go through this, I'm going to show you ladies how to um, make sure when you're buying PLR products, I want first, ladies, for those of you that have purchased PLR products, um, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments if you purchased PLR products already. Miss Amara Rose, welcome, welcome. Drop 1 to 2 sentences as you come in. Just something quickly. Let people know what you do. Petra says residual income for digital nomad life and retirement ASAP. Wait, that's what you're creating? I know that's what you're doing, but that's the product that you're going to create? Because I have a few products that I created about being a digital nomad. And what I will do, because mine was location. And if you're starting with the location that you don't want to, wait, I'm confused, Petra. You said no, are you creating it or you're not creating it? You're about to do it. I was going to say, if you're creating it, I will pop the one that I created into the membership, so that if you decide to join a membership or anybody decides to join my membership, you will have access to that. So you can just change it up a bit. Now, Petra, this one is great for you if you're going to the location that we spoke about the other day, because you can just change up because it's all about that location anyway. Alrighty, so let's jump in. So I want to share with you ladies how to create the PLR products. And so has anybody had a PLR product or bought a PLR product before? Just say yes or no in the comments. I want to kind of gauge where we are, because if you haven't gotten one, first we're going to start from the very beginning. I don't want to make this too long, but I want to make sure that you ladies have the information that you need to make sure that you're, one, getting your time back with these PLR products because they are time saving, and then two, that you're in a space where you are making them your own so that you can make sales. Okay, so Petra has not purchased um purchased or got one. Okay, so PLR products. Here's where you can buy PLR products. The place where I started to get PLR products was Etsy. So you can jump on Etsy, just search for the type of PLR products that you want. There are a lot of people on Instagram that sell PLR products. And what PLR products are, for those of you that just may not know totally, is private label rights. So it's giving you the right to edit and resell that product as your own. So you can purchase them on Etsy. You can purchase them on. There's a lot of people that have purchased them or are sharing them on Instagram. So if you just type in PLR on Instagram, there's a ton of pages that will come up that share them. There is one company that does PLR products, but I'm finding that the name of the company, I believe, is DWA or something like that. I'm finding that a lot of ladies are in that company. So if you're buying from multiple people, they're probably reselling those. So you're probably going to be getting the same digital products. I also have PLR products inside of my membership, and that's I'm going to go in here today, and it's under income opportunities. I'm going to show you how to edit and make this your own, make the PLR products your own today, because you want to make sure that anything that you put out there is your own, because a lot of these PLR products look exactly like they look exactly alike. So let me I don't think I'm logged in under this one. Let's see if it'll open it up here. So when you get a PLR product, make sure that, especially if you're buying on Etsy or any place that you're buying a PLR product from, make sure that that PLR product has um, that it has a Canva link if that's what you mostly use. Some people sell PLR products that are not editable in Canva, so you want to make sure if you're using Canva that what they're selling is a Canva link. So this one is, I'm not logged in over here. Let me take this over here. How many of you were thinking about purchasing or getting PLR products to add digital products to your websites or stores to sell? Melanin, this is, let me see, let me guess who this is. Is that Tanya? Because so many of you have similar names. I'm starting to mix you all up now, and I'm trying to remember. Okay, so this is a PLR product that I created. It is in my membership, and it's similar to like any PLR product that you buy. When you open it up in Canva, of course, it's going to have their images that they put in there. So any images that I use have they're okay. So you won't have any issues with copyright. You definitely want to make sure that when you are using platforms like Canva, or if you're pulling, I've seen people just pull images off of the internet, off of Google, but you definitely should not do that because you're going to run into copyright infringement issues. So when you are in a space where you are editing and you're adding images, I use Canva images very little, but I also go on Unsplash or Pexels to find images. So as long as you're using their free images, you will have no issues with copyright. Welcome, Be More. Welcome, welcome, Be More. So this is the PLR product. So I just take them, and to make it simple, most of you raise your hand if you use Canva. If you're, I know Miss B Moore. Miss B Moore is the Canva queen. Let's see who else. I'm sure Miss Gwen uses Canva. Let me know who else in here uses Canva. I know Conchetta does. Okay, Petra does. Yeah, so if you're using Canva, you know that you can add your colors into like a brand kit over on the side. So when you are ready to change those colors out, your name will pop up and your brand colors will pop up. That makes it so much easier. If you need me to show you how to do that, just say show me brand kit in the comments and I'll walk you through that. But for now, we're just going to jump into this. If you already have specific brand colors changed, when you come in, you want to change those colors. You also want to make sure that you're changing. You see where this says your website here. You want to make sure that anything that needs to be changed, or that says web Steve, I gotta correct that. But anything that needs to be changed, you update it. I try to make sure that, and then your name here. I try to make sure that any PLR products that I create, there's not a lot to change. When I create PLR products, if you're scrolling through my PLR product, you're not going to find things that needs to be changed in the actual meat of the ebooks, because I don't want people, this is PLR products is to save time, right? So if you're trying to save time, I want to make sure that if you're buying this to save time, I want to make sure that's easy for you. So when you're coming to my PLR products, I can't guarantee anybody else's PLR products, but when you're coming to my PLR products, I try to make sure that when you are having to change things, it's going to be at the very beginning, which is going to be on the book, the main page of the ebook, and then at the very end. So if you go down to the end of this ebook, the last page here is about the author. So of course you're going to write your information out. If you want to make it shorter, you can. And then change out the image and change out the name. And then on the final page, I just started adding this in, a page where it says let's stay connected, because we want to make sure that when people buy our book, they have a second step. So at the end of my book, ebooks, I put my free community, my paid community, and my YouTube. So you got to make sure that you're giving them a next step to follow you. Let me know, ladies, if you have any questions about the PLR product. I want to jump into showing you how to make it your own. Of course, we're going to start with the colors, but the most important thing is the wording. So ladies, drop in the comments. Let me know what your title is, what you, because I know some of you are realtors, so drop that in the comments. Some of you are insurance agents, drop that in the comments. But then some of us have other titles that we call ourselves, that we've named ourselves. So let us know what that is in the comments. Miss Gwen says assignment complete is about the love, sacrifice, and cost of caregiving and how to live again. I love that, Miss Gwen. I absolutely love that. I honestly, I wish that would have been a book that I had when I was caring for my dad. Miss More, drop in the comments. I like to make sure that anytime I go live, that it is a space where ladies connect with each other in the comments, because who knows, something that you offer may be something that Miss Gwen needs, or Petra needs, or Amara needs, or Conchetta. So whoever is here, I want to make sure that you're dropping into the comments, even if you're doing it multiple times, because we have people that are in and out, or jumping in a little later. So I want to make sure that you're dropping what you do. So Miss B More, drop in there what you do. Um, and I'm just going to give a hint and a little congratulations on her. Well, I don't know if I want to say it. Do you want to say it? I think you announced it. Yeah, you did announce it on your page. Well, I'll let you say it in the comments. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I just invited somebody. I wasn't trying to send an invite. But let's see. Okay. So when you are creating, the important thing, most important thing when you're creating not creating, but when you're updating the PLR books or ebooks or whatever you're purchasing, you want to fully make sure it's your own. So for example, some of the ladies here are real estate agents and insurance agents. So if you are a real estate agent, you want to say in this the title, so that anytime you share it or it shows up somewhere, the AI powered digital product creator for real estate agents, or the AI powered digital product creator for life insurance agents. Whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that you're making it specific to who your audience is, instead of just putting a generic thing out there. Another example is a lot of these PLR products are showing people how to grow on Instagram. And that's really common. It's a PLR product that's out there for so many people. So when you are putting it out there for your people, just say how to grow on Instagram for real estate agents. If a real estate agent is your target audience, that's where you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you are showing that on your title. You want to make sure you're changing it throughout the book. And the easiest way you can do it is to download this ebook as a PDF. So you're just clicking share, download, change it to a PDF, and you're uploading it to Claude, or you may be able to do it with ChatGPT. I haven't used that in a long time. Let me know in the comments if you're using Claude or if you're using ChatGPT. I've been using Claude a lot lately. Hey, Rachel. I know Rachel is my Claude partner in crime. We are addicted to Claude. If you're using Claude, you can take this PDF, any PLR product that you have, any digital product that you have, download it as a PDF, upload it to Claude, and ask it to update the ebook for you. Now or update the wording for you. So what you would do is have it update where it's needed. Because like I mentioned, if you're putting the AI powered digital product creator for real estate agents, you want to make sure that you're speaking to real estate agents throughout the book. That tool is let's see, what can we change really quickly? You just need your knowledge and willingness to let a tool help you share it with the world as a real estate agent. You want to continue to kind of allow that real estate info or life insurance info or caregiver info. You want that to flow throughout. You want to make sure that you are in a space where you're not looking like, because we know you are the expert in your industry. We want to make sure that you're in a space where you are showing up as the expert in your industry. And these PLR, private label rights, digital products will help you do that because they're already created. All you're doing is coming in making changes. So let me know if you need help if you have questions about changing the colors. I know a lot of you are in a space where you've used Canva for years, so that may not be hard, but I can't assume that everybody uses Canva with ease, because I still get a lot of questions about Canva. So I want to make sure that anybody that's walking away from this live knows how to fully update a PLR product to make sure that PLR product is their own. Black Star, welcome. Miss Queendom Knowledge, hey Tammy, welcome, welcome. So we are jumping into PLR products today, digital products. We are helping women over 40 make passive income with PLR products. So if you have grabbed PLR products, let me know. If you plan on rolling PLR products, and I'm going to talk, if you plan on doing it, just let me know in the comments as well. I want to let you ladies know how impactful, first of all, PLR products have been for me. Last year, I was able to travel 8 months out of the year, living on my digital products. I had about maybe 2 or 3 PLR products, but I also had my own digital products that I had as well. Petra says, I can't wait to get started. Petra, let them know where you're thinking about going. Petra, I'm a little jealous because she's going where I am, where I'm supposed to be now. So I may have to come visit. But last year, I was able to live in Mexico for 6 months off of my digital product income. Last year, I was able to take digital products, live in Playa del Carmen and Tulum for 6 months. I got to visit my family with these things, ebooks, mostly ebooks. Um, and I was able to, after I left Mexico for 6 months, I was able to take these ebooks and go and stay in Chicago with my family and visit for almost 2 more months. And my income came mostly from digital products. I had a few retainer clients last year, but most of my income was from digital products that I created. So how much easier, let me know in the comments, how much easier would your life be if you were in a space where where your business was, let's say top heavy. I don't know whatever other word to use, where you were making most of your income from digital, in this mostly looks like I have a store. Right, to kind of see the screen clearly. Hopefully, Hey ladies, let me know if you can see me and hear me clearly. We are having, okay. Okay, comment and let me know if you can hear me clearly. We are having a storm that's about to come. If you can see in the background, the trees are blowing pretty hard, and it's getting a little darker, so my internet is going in and out. So let me know. You can hear me clearly now? Okay, we're going to try to finish it up, because I'm sure it's about to start pouring down. When it starts pouring, my internet goes in and out here in Tampa. So, I want to make sure that you ladies are in a space where you have notifications of payments received every single day. So, I want each of you to have a suite of digital products, not just one digital product, not just two. You want to make sure you have a suite so that, just say for example, if you have 5 digital products to start, that you created from, if you created them from scratch, or if you created them from PLR, or a combination of, if you have 5 digital products and you're selling at least 10 a day, that's $100 a day, or 3K a month. So that can pay a lot of people's basic bill. I'm not gonna say it's gonna pay everything, but that can pay someone's basic bills if you have a start creating a suite of digital products. So if you're creating digital products, I do recommend the if you're not in a space where you have the time to create from scratch, I recommend grabbing a PLR product, making sure it's Canva ready, and then you want to make sure that when you're going into it, you're updating, you're making the changes, and you're making it your own. Because if you have an audience that's used to seeing you, like for example, Petra is a realtor. Her audience is used to seeing her showing up and showing out selling real estate. So if she was to come out with ebook on how to use Pinterest, they would probably look like, what is going on? Like, did something happen to Petra's page? So we want to make sure that anything that we do is in alignment with what we currently do, so it doesn't feel like a disconnect, not only to ourselves but to our audience. So for example, like Miss Gwen, she does caregiving. She can do a book about how to, whatever platform is your favorite, Miss Gwen. I'm just making this up. How to use Instagram for caregivers, or how to start a business at home for caregivers, or how to launch a Facebook group for caregivers. Like anything that you do, make sure that it's created for your current audience, so there's no disconnect. For those of you ladies that need help with digital products, like I recommended in the beginning, you can grab digital products on Etsy. Thank you, Miss Gwen. You can grab digital products on Etsy. There are a ton of digital products there, but you have no support. I'm just going to tell you, you have no support. You get that digital product and you're not going to get support from the person that created it. You just have to create it and figure it out. And I have a lot of people that do that, or do larger programs like DWA. And not saying that DWA doesn't have support, but I know that I have a lot of clients that have purchased it that still have come to me and ask questions, because they're not getting what they need there, because I'm assuming because the community is so large. I'm just going to guess on that. It may be something different, but they're not getting the support that they need there. I have a membership here. It is called Passive Income and Prosperity Membership. So this is a membership helping ladies go from their first dollar to freedom income, one digital product at a time. We want to make sure that you're starting with at least one digital product by this weekend. So when you come in, if you decide to join, this membership is $27 a month. What I'm going to do now is, if you ladies want to join now, I am going to come in here and I'm going to make it 7 days free. So if you want the free trial for 7 days to come in, just message me, because I'm not going to see the comments after this live. I'm going to give you a 7-day free trial. So when you come in, you can just go to the classroom tab and then go to, I have income opportunities, and grab the PLR product that you want. Now this one is a PLR product that I just created last week. I have 12 more that I'm going to be adding over the next couple of weeks. They're already planned out. I'm creating them. They're going to be added over 2 weeks, just dripped in there for you to just grab and use. These PLR products down here, these are ones that I've created over the past year, or like year to 2 years. This one is one of the recent ones from last year, August of 2025. So these were from 2025. And you can grab those. This one is one of my favorites, Affiliate Abundance ebook. This one made me a ton of money. And I'm going to be doing an updated version and adding it to the list as well. So, or to the PLR products as well. But this one is the most recent, added 7 days ago. So if you decide to join, just come to Classroom, go to Income Opportunities and go there. Message me either here. Some of you are connected with me on Facebook. Just message me the word trial and I'll send you the details there. Or you can go, I forgot I added it here. You can just come on over to, let's see, my site, which is my name. You see my name there. So just do that, and then you can go to Passive Income and Prosperity Mentorship, and then you can click the link there and it'll take you over to the school platform. So when you are over here, you can get the 7-day free trial. We are also doing, raise your hand for those of you, if there's any one of you that want to go live. After we hit a certain amount of members, I'm going to start doing something called the Live Collective. And this is for ladies that want to go live. We're going to go live together, like back to back, and support each other. We have the Asset Builder Legacy Lab. I'm going to teach you how to build digital product assets, because the importance of digital products is you can turn these digital products into actual assets when you retire or when you leave the 9 to 5 to still earn money. And that's the importance of making digital products. Like, for example, now, even though I'm adding in a new one, like a part 2 of this or a second version of this, Affiliate Abundance ebook, that's something that can last forever. That's something that can sell over and over and over again for the next 10 years. I had a digital course that sold for 3 years straight. Like, you can have digital products, especially ebooks, sell over and over again, year after year. And then, like, just say, for example, From Passive to Prosperous, this is a real estate ebook. That's something that Petra can use. I'm not sure. Petra, you're still here. Petra, that's a guide that you can use. And that can sell over and over again, because we know years from now, 10 years from now, people are still going to be real estate agents. Like, a lot of this stuff, you want to make sure that anything that you're using is going to be something that you can sell when you get ready to retire. It's going to be something that you can sell year after year, and you won't have to actually put in the work anymore. You may have to do some updates to the ebooks, and put them back out there, or have your assistant. By that time, all of you will probably have an assistant that can make updates to the ebooks and put it back out there for you. But you need to be in a space where you're looking at these PLR products or digital products as assets, as, instead of taking your time. Look at them as assets that are building your income to build your legacy. And that's why I created the next 12 that I'm putting in here. I created them specifically to be products, digital products that people will be able to use and buy year after year for you ladies. So when you come in there, just go to that income opportunities tab, and then that'll be there. Passive Income Accelerator is a course that I pulled together. We did live trainings on this over last year, which tells you how to get your first win, how to make your first $100 with digital products, and then how to make your first $1,000 with digital products, and then passive income in 6 months, how to create your authentic brand, how to add systems so you can breathe. And this part is super important because um, this is what I created or added when I was living in, I think at the time I was living in Playa del Carmen in Mexico. So um, I knew at that time that I wanted to add systems because I wanted to be on the beach every day. Like I was staying about 4 blocks from the beach. So I wanted to be on the beach every single day. So I knew then that I had to add systems so that I can breathe and enjoy my everyday life. And then there's a few more that I'm going to be adding about hiring help and scaling your passive income. So, ladies, if you want the trial of this 7-day trial, you can go ahead and message me the word trial, or whether it's here or on Facebook for those of you that follow me over there. And then the final thing that I want to share with you ladies is the Sell It in 7 challenge. This is for those of you ladies that are that are or that already have a digital product. This is a 7-day challenge that you can go through right now. It's recorded. I do plan on next month, probably later in June, doing a live 7-day challenge, but it'll still be housed here in the membership, and we're going to go through this together. But for now, it's already there. For those of you that want to get a jump start on it earlier, all of the recordings are there, the resources are there, the tools are here for you to make sure that whatever digital product you have, that you're getting into a space where you're making sales within 7 days. And then you can take this repeatable process for every product that you have to audit your content, make sure you're on the right platform, writing posts that sell, sending your emails. Drop a 1 in the comments if you have an email list already that you're building. And then follow up is important. Follow up like you mean it. Even with digital products, I follow up, ladies. If somebody has asked about a digital product and I don't see them on my list in a few days, I reach out to them again. Usually I do follow ups on Friday, so I call it Follow Up Friday. But following up is super important no matter what type of business you have. And then the final push. So you can grab, that's already there if you need it. And then finally we have the AI. Oh, not finally, one more thing after this. Then I'm going to leave you ladies alone. I want to make sure that all of you are supported. We have the AI corner. So we have AI tools. So if you're in a place where you're not selling your digital product yet, you can come in here, click on this tool, and answer some questions about that digital product, and it'll let you know like what's missing, what your next steps are. We have business strategy prompts here. We have mindset prompts. I'm adding that in. Let's see what else we have. Money and finance prompts. We have some extra prompts in here. Transformation mapping for my digital product. Basic structure prompt. And these are 100. These are like various prompts here. And then we have some AI do's and don'ts here. One thing that a lot of ladies know me know that when I'm using AI, the one thing that I do not like is when someone uses a ton of emojis. Like this is a lot of emojis, and you can tell that AI wrote it. So that's a don't for me. So it's a lot here, and then on Mondays we have our Monday sell it prompt. So each Monday, I drop a prompt here, the prompt that I dropped yesterday. If you're joining today, you'll see it pinned at the top. It shows you how to become a human FAQ for your brand. You want people to know you for real estate. You want people to know you for your caregiving work. You want people to know you for your life insurance. Whatever you're doing, you want to be a human FAQ for your brand. So that's about it, ladies. Let me know if you have any questions because it is storming. It's raining pretty bad outside right now, so our power usually pops on and off, so it may go on and off again. So if you have any questions, let me see if it allows me to download the entire recording. Hopefully it does. If it does, I will. Let's see. I may be able to upload it to my Facebook community. Just message me here or on Facebook and just say recording, and I'll see when I'm off. Hopefully it does because it did go out earlier. Um, But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions because I'm going to jump off in a second because it's probably okay. I'm going to see if I can post it in the community. Okay, and if any of you ladies want to jump in for the free 7-day trial, just go ahead and message me trial. Okay, just message it to me on here or on Facebook because once I'm off, I'm not going to see the comments. So I will definitely forget who asked me for the trial. So I want to make sure that each and every one of you ladies get in. Each and every one of you ladies have the PLR products that you need and the support that you need. Remember, it's important where you're getting PLR products from. Because if you're buying them, and like I said, Etsy is a good place to get PLR products from, but you're not going to have the support as far as marketing those PLR products and solutions to sell those PLR products. So, all right, ladies. So I'm gonna jump off. I'll see if this can download and I'll upload it to my community, the free community, and then you're welcome. I'm gonna have some dinner. All right, ladies. So I will jump on whenever you have a chance. Just jump over there in the community or jump in my message. Let me know if you want the trial or if you want the recording or both. All righty, so ladies, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.